Hello, lovely people, and welcome back to Lifestyle Chats with Alice Barlow. Today, we're going to have a business chat with an amazing lady. But before we go into that, please like, share, subscribe, and comment on our YouTube channel. We have an amazing app called Bell Beauty. Go ahead and check it out. There's lots of fashion and things concerning beauty. Today with me, we have an amazing lady. She's an entrepreneur. She's an interior designer. She is indeed spicing homes. If you know, you know. Welcome, Georgina. Welcome to Lifestyle Chats. Please give us a brief introduction about yourself.
Hello, how are you? My name is Georgina Mwebaza, an interior designer. I'm a mom of two, a wife to one. I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to hear what this all is all about.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for accepting our invite and coming over. I would love to know what got you into interior designing and how long have you done it for?
What got me into interior designing was the urge to spice my space, because I came from a beautiful space and then I got married and I felt like I needed to do something with my space.
Yes.
But it wasn't possible because of the renting situation. The walls are a certain way and the agreement is saying lots of don'ts. Yeah. So that's when I realized I needed to do something with my space. So I started there. That was like, let's say 9 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So I was just doing my own things at home, but the serious business part is 7 years ago.
Oh, wow. 7 years into interior designing.
Yeah, the serious part.
That means you're very into, so much into the details and so much into the growth. Tell us, how was that journey of being serious and saying, you know what, I think let me turn this into a business?
Okay, so when I started, it was more like a passion. I was just bored because I was a banker back then, and then into a stay-at-home mom with my first baby.
Yes.
We'll be making 10 this year. Wow. And then, so now I felt like I needed to just do something to keep myself busy at home.
Yes.
But along the way, friends and family liked it. So that's how I turned it into a passion. It wasn't easy like I'm saying it right now, but it happened.
Okay. I would love to know this whole journey of the 7 years in the interior designing space. Tell me, what's the best reaction you've ever received in these 7 years of doing interior design?
There's one time I was working with a client. She was not in Uganda. She trusted us to style her apartment. So when she came in, she got teary. She was like, oh my God, there are very many things I've bought in Uganda and they were substandard.
Oh, wow.
And they didn't meet my expectations. But this right here is something I didn't think I was going to get from you. I thought I was going to get something good, but this has gone beyond. The fact that she got teary and she was so emotional. She started doing the thank you. It felt so good. It was so affirming that, you know what, you're doing amazing. You did well. I felt good. I was like, thank you, God, for this purpose.
That's so heartwarming. I can feel it even as you share with me. So what are those initial challenges you had when you were starting up Spicing Homes? Because people see you now and they're like, oh, she's done this business for 7 years, but they don't know what those challenges were when you were beginning this business.
First of all, when I was beginning this business, there was not quite a lot of information about interior design. So I did a lot of gambling. I did a lot of try and fail, and it cost me quite a lot of money. And then there was quite a lot of gambling with my clients during the consultations. I just went to lecture my clients, not them consulting me. It's more like you move in, you go to a dentist and they just tell you now, they give you the names of all the teeth, and then they tell you what will happen to the teeth after 10 days. It was not a consultation for what they wanted. I was giving them a full interior design course and they wouldn't need me thereafter. So it was so challenging. I was having lots of consultations that never went into execution part. And it was so draining because even the costing was bad. I didn't know how to carry myself. I didn't have boundaries. So it was quite a lot of learning.
Yes.
A lot of learning.
So how did you get yourself into the learning point to know that, oh, okay, these are the challenges that I've gone through. What did you do? What did you apply?
Life gave me a beating through it.
Yes.
Because I realized by then I was charging 50,000 shillings
Okay.
for a consultation, and I would drive to your space, see the space for more than 2 hours, and then charge 50,000. That would not even fuel my car by then. So life gave me a beating, because now my husband sat me down and was like, okay, you've been going out, you say you have business.
Yes.
Where are the profits? And truth be told, I was working so hard and I didn't have any money on account. So that's when I realized that I had to change something.
Yes.
I had to change something, and then I took on a course. It was very helpful. It taught me how to carry myself during consultations, not to lecture, but give these people the knowledge they need.
Yes.
Not oversharing, but giving the value for their money. And also it taught me how to price.
Yeah.
And I also learned more about design. I knew what to do, how to have my clients, how to onboard clients, how to keep them, how to inform them that, you know what, we're at this stage. I'll need money at this stage. Actually, not to be scared to ask for money.
Yes.
Because at a certain point, the people who took me for took advantage of me, because I was scared to ask for money, even when I'd worked for it. So I got cheated along the way, but life gave me a beating that, you know what, you're working so hard, and there's quite
a lot
of work you're putting in, and there's no money.
Yeah.
Who wants to be moving around Kampala without money?
Yes.
So that's when I had to adjust lots of things.
Okay. So tell me, what are some of the biggest opportunities you're seeing in interior designing in Uganda today? Because I know, as a Ugandan, most Ugandan homes, people want to do their own design without having an interior designer. You know, someone will go downtown and pick their own curtains, chairs. But what are those opportunities you've seen as, you know?
There's quite a lot of opportunities in Uganda, and truth is, very many Ugandans have started trusting interior designers. Back then, interior design was quite expensive and not affordable at all. But there's being expensive and then the quality, but maybe we charge too much, and then we're not giving the value for the money. But right now, very many people are ready to call in an interior designer because they have seen the mistakes that happen. It's more like buying furniture and it doesn't fit. You buy the curtains and they're very short, and you're like, I wish I paid someone, I consulted with them and they did this for me. It will save you quite a lot of money. So there are very many opportunities right now because people have the information. The internet has helped us a lot. Seeing the Western world and seeing different things, they're able to call in people to help them achieve different looks. Another thing is still the internet and the technology has helped us designers to do virtual consultations, and there's some money there. So if you're an interior designer, if you want to join this, kindly grab it on. Grab it on. Technology has helped us a lot. We're able to just be here and you'll consult with me. You'll take me around, give me a 360 off Zoom or Google Meets, and then I'll make money. I'll help you. And we're able to also learn through the technology, because our industry is for learning and learning and learning again, because every year there are trends. Every year there's something in and something out. There's lots of changes that happen, how we're living. After the pandemic, like the COVID situation, very many things changed. How we live, how we work. Now people are working from home most of the time. So even the homes should be created to serve that function. So there's quite a lot of opportunities if you're out there and you want to join interior design. The clients are many. We get sold out and we feel like, okay, this is good, because when we started, we were just forcing people to do this. It felt like it was a luxury, but right now it's turning into a need, because if you don't call in an interior designer, you're going to pay the price the other way around.
By not getting the correct
You
things
might
that you need
not,
for your
it might
home.
not be about the money or the resources, but the feel.
Yes.
You just put everything together, so you feel like there's something missing, and you can't put your hands onto it because you are not a designer. You're not a creative. You just spent money on your space. But me, when I move in, I'll see all the things that need to be done, need to be corrected, just looking around, giving myself a 360. So it is okay to call in an interior designer.
Yeah, we need to adapt to the times. We need to, call up Georgina and be like, Georgina, I have my home. I don't know where to start, but come and we sit down, we talk, consult with her, get to know more about her business, and she'll be able to help you out.
And then the other thing I also wanted to say, when we say interior design, it's not just placing things, it's creating ambience and creating a space that is livable. It's how you're going to feel in that space. It's not more like how the space is going to look. It's how you're going to feel in that space. How I will design an office is totally different.
Okay.
How I will design a home, and then still a kid's bedroom and a living room area. And another scenario is a home with children and a home with just like people who don't have children. A home with pets, a home without pets. So interior design is very important. It's going to help you solve. It is more like a science to help you solve different different problems in your home. It's not just how the space looks like, how you feel in that space, its function. All those things put together are things you can't do yourself.
Yes, very true. So we need to really get into that.
True.
So Georgina, I want to know some 2 fun facts about yourself, apart from interior designing. Let's get to know a little bit more about you.
Fun fact about me, I love dressing up.
Okay. Yes.
They'll say dress down, and I'll try to dress down, and then I'll just dress down the way I feel like. So you call me, I'll show up. I love dressing up.
Yes.
I want to feel like a doll when I move out. I want to smell good, look good, because it's more like the first impression.
Yes, true.
Before I even talk to you, you look at me and okay,
Yes.
she looks good. Maybe she's going to work on this space the way.
True. Yeah.
Just like she looks good, the space will also look good.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, people don't know, but I would rather stay at home than be out.
Yeah.
But when people meet me, they feel like I'm someone who wants to go out a lot, but I would rather stay home.
Yeah. And be with your babies.
True.
So Georgina, how do you stay within the budget and constraints, with these high quality designs when people need them? How have you managed that?
First of all, communication is very important. And then the other thing is, every time I'm now talking to someone who wants to work on their space, be it a home or an office, kindly, anytime you say you're cutting down the budget, it means the quality is going to be affected. Because I don't sell these things. I'm also sourcing them.
Yes.
So, but how do I stay in the budget? First of all, I've created a rapport with different vendors.
Yes.
People I get from, like people who sell me different items.
Yeah.
I've created a rapport with them. So we're able to negotiate.
Yes.
And that's just to get my clients good quality things.
Yeah.
So I know people who sell furniture, they're able to give me a discount. People sell tiles, bathroom fixtures. I'm able to get a discount, but I'm not asking you to kindly squeeze that budget, please.
Yes.
Make the budget big enough.
Because you'll be happy in your home.
Yeah.
In your workspace.
But how we are staying within budget is working with the vendors and also taking our clients to those places. Most of the times they don't know. They feel like the budget is big, but until they go there and see the items we want to place, they'll be like, please, I'm able to ship in. I'm able to chip in like a 50 million. Kindly work with work with this budget. So we carry you there and let you see why it is 10 million, not 5 million.
Okay, that is beautiful. I think a client getting to know and see why the why the interior designing is costing the way it is makes them open their eye and be like, you know what, yes, this is expensive, but something cheap will cost you even more.
Very true.
More. You'd rather spend and have something beautiful for a good couple of years than getting something so cheap that will fade, that will get destroyed within a couple of months. And you will look at your money and you're like, I wish. We don't want you to have the I wish mentality.
True.
Yeah.
Because whatever you're putting in your home is an asset.
Yes.
It's more like you wanting to buy land and they show you prime land and then also land that Nema is saying don't build there.
Yes.
And you're like, this one is cheaper. Let me. You'll start fighting with Nema. You'll keep paying different kinds of money here, there. And you might even end up losing the land. So it's better you invest wisely.
Yes.
True. Because we're able to give you homes at different kinds of money, but quality keeps dropping. And then there's a stage where we say, hands up, we are not working with you. Because when we leave, you will not tell anyone that, you know what, it was my budget. We'll just say spicing homes. And
and
it's more like a billboard we are leaving that's not telling a good story about us.
Oh, I love that. So, Georgina, tell me, what is one of those challenges that you face in some of the designs when people bring them up to you? I don't know if you're facing some of the designs. Maybe you cannot find that material that you need here in Kampala, and maybe you need to get it elsewhere.
True, we're facing that. But at the moment, getting material out of Uganda is no longer hard.
Okay.
Because we have people shipping in. We have people going to China every week. They're able to bring in those items. There are people going to Dubai every week. They're able to bring in those items. So that is not the problem. But the problem comes in when a client provides a design and that they want us to copy and paste. It's more like they bring in a video, maybe a TikTok video, and they want the space to look exactly, but it doesn't serve the season they're in. They want us to work with white and gold accents. The floor is glossy, and then they have kids running around. So looking at a glossy floor, I feel like I've just created something hazardous for the kids. They're going to fall anytime. So me as a designer, as I'm working, I should think about the functionality and safety. So we keep telling our clients, kindly adjust. Think about your children. They only want the look. But in the long run, we keep convincing them until they adjust. But functionality is key. It's very important. And the season you're in, if you still have babies, why are we buying white sofas?
Thank you.
And then later, Georgina, the things I had to maintain, there's chocolate, there's what? Enjoy the season you're in. Don't make it complicated. Trust me, after 6 years, you're able to change your space into something now you really love.
Yes. Oh, my husband needs to hear this. He loves white. And I told him, you know what? We're going to end up having kids in the long run. White is going to be so messy right now. So I love that you said that. So most couples, the men and the ladies who love white, adjust. Be able to adjust. There'll come a time when the kids will grow and you'll be able to have white and be comfortable with the color white. So Georgina, what's something you'd want to tell somebody out there who wants to do interior designing, or they've tried it and they feel like, this is a hassle. Let me not even bother anymore. What kind of advice would you want to give
First
them?
of all, interior design should be something you love to do. Don't just go into it because you feel Georgina is making quite a lot of money. There is money. I'm not going to say there is no money, but it should be something you love, because the client puts all their burden on you and they expect you to deliver. So for them, they'll be like, Georgina, this and that and that, and then you're going to carry all that burden. You should be ready. But I tell you, you're not going to do this alone. When I started, that's one of the things that overwhelmed me. Waking up every morning, I was getting clients because I was doing my advertising on social media. And when they came in and they gave me big projects, I didn't know where to go. I didn't know who to help me, because some of the things I was seeing them, I felt I was able to do them, but I needed someone to help me. You know what?
Yes.
Let's go about it this way. Let's find this vendor here. Let's go to industrial area. They'll have this light. I didn't have anyone to hold my hand. I tried out to reach out to to designers who had gone before me,
Yes.
but it felt like it was certain way of competition. And I'm here to tell you, we're going to bridge that, because there's quite a lot of people in Uganda who need the service, and I can't do it alone. 10
Yes.
designers can't do it alone. So I came up with the interior design masterclass. That is by Spicing Homes. It happens every year. This year it's going to happen 20th May to 7th June. 7th June is going to be a physical day. We're going to be at 4 Points by Sheraton. The other days are the 14 days. We're going to be in a virtual class.
Yes.
We're going to hold your hand. We're going to give you the basics of interior design, where to start, the psychology of color, materials, where to source them, which vendors, how to go about spaces, furniture placement, everything about design.
Yes.
Information I didn't get. Okay, I took on a course, but when I did, it wasn't formatted for Uganda.
Yes.
It was an online course. My lecturer would tell me, you're going to charge per hour. I tried it in Uganda, everyone was like, what? It wasn't affordable, but
Yes.
the other side, they're able to charge per hour. But here you have to come up with a percentage that favors your client, because we're still going into that phase of accepting that interior design is
Yes.
a must. It is important. So we're here to help you. Join the interior design masterclass if you're working on your home, because it's not only for someone who wants to venture into interior design. Even
Yes.
you, when I come to your space, I give you a beautiful space.
Yes.
It's just the way you want it, but that's just one look. I go away. So it means after 2 years or a year, you have to call me in.
Yes.
It gets costly.
Yeah.
I'm going to come back. We're going to change things. But now, if I equip you with the knowledge
Yes.
of interior design, you're going to be able to do it yourself. And if you want to venture into interior design, you're going to have a community to support you, because we just don't end at that stage that, you know what, the masterclass is done. No. We keep in touch. We keep
that's
holding your
beautiful.
hand. If you want us to come behind the scenes when you're doing your projects, we are there. If you're a student, you don't know how to go about this, you've just left the uni, and then you're like, how do I go about interior design?
Yeah.
Kindly join the interior design masterclass. This is the 5th interior design masterclass.
Wow.
And all those people who have come for the class will testify.
amazing.
It's amazing.
Yes.
The people we bring in share selflessly. There's no gatekeeping, because they're designers who have gone before us. They're lecturers who are
Yes.
teaching design. So trust me, you'll get value for your money.
Wow. I think one of the things that I've learned from you today is keep on pushing when you have a dream, when you have a passion.
True.
The start might be hard, like how she shared. She was putting in money but not seeing any money. Things were so tight, but the fact that she had this passion, she pushed on, she tried to get into a course, then she got to learn, you got to learn how to manage your business. So people, do not give up. Do not give up on your passion. Do not give up on your dream. So Georgina, please let us know your social media handles so that people can follow you, get to see your work, and appreciate you.
Georgina Mwebaza, my social media handles, Spicing Homes on TikTok, Spicing Homes, Instagram, Facebook, and also YouTube. So follow us, comment, like, and also reach out. Let's come spice your home. We only work on residentials as per now. We work on residential homes because it's where my passion and calling is. Like I told you, I started with spicing my own home. So I feel like there's a need to make our homes beautiful and functional.
Wow. Amazing, amazing, beautiful things. Thank you so much, Georgina, for coming through and sharing with us. I've learned a lot from you. And indeed, I'll keep on telling people, you know what? You want to spice your home? There is Georgina, and she's doing it in an eloquent way, if I must say. So thank you so much. Till next time.